Ooh, I love Pokemon. All right, ladies, what's up? We're back with another Pokemon Pocket video. We're rocking a different kind of deck today. We're rocking Gengar. Gengar is my favorite. As you can see on the overlay, we got Gengar rocking that purple aura. So this deck is called Please Work because I don't know if it's gonna work. So we're rocking Gengar, we're rocking the new Haunter, and we're rocking double Mew. So this deck, honestly, I really like this deck. It's a little bit more consistent just because we're rocking Mythical Slab, we're rocking Chata as well, just so we can get those cards rolling in. So our first match is gonna be up against an electric type deck. So this deck, honestly, facing against this kind of deck is actually pretty interesting because the new variation of electric type Pokemon that was introduced in Mythical Islands is actually like quite insane, right? They're rocking the new Dedenne, which is honestly a really good, like, annoying Pokemon that could really mess us up. So let's see what's gonna happen. So we don't have any Ghastly on the bench, which is fine, but we did spawn in with Mew, so that's really good. So we're gonna use Side Shot for 20. The thing about Mew that's so good is just we get to pair Mew with Budding Expeditioner. Budding Expeditioner with Mew is like so freaking good because if Mew takes damage at all and Mew is in risk of getting KO'd, we could just bounce out of there like no problem. So Dedenne is gonna use this move, and we are gonna get paralyzed. So it does do 10 damage. However, that paralysis, I'm not gonna be able to attack with Mew at all. So hopefully we do pull a Ghastly this turn, and we do. So that's great. What kind of flare do I have on this Ghastly? Oh, the Star Flare. That's pretty good. So next turn we could evolve into Haunter, and then the turn after that we can evolve into Gengar. So hopefully within 2 turns we can KO a Gengar. We can KO and evolve into him. So let's see what we're gonna do. So hopefully this turn he misses the paralysis here. Yeah, Thundershock doing 10 damage, which is not that bad. All right, are we gonna get paralyzed this turn? Let's see. Hopefully not. We do. Okay, which is fine because if we do pull Budding Expeditioner, we can just bounce right out of there. All right. So we're gonna use Professor Researchers just to get some more cards in our hand. All right, we got another Mew. All right, I think I'm gonna put that Mew on the bench because why not? Okay, so next turn we're definitely gonna be able to attack with Gengar. Gengar honestly is one of my favorite Pokemon. Gengar has been it's so cool. Like, especially in this game, Pokemon Pocket, they haven't really treated Gengar too fairly just because, you know, Gengar's honestly not really that good. For 3 Psychic Energy, only doing 100 damage. It's okay, but his ability, that's what makes him so good, right? Disabling the opponent from using any type of supporter cards, that's really good. So hopefully he does miss the paralysis this turn. Okay, great, he does. All right, now we can get cooking. All right, so we do pull a Sabrina this turn. So now I guess we're gonna switch out of Mew and we're gonna go into Gengar. Yeah, and honestly, I love that Gengar art. That Gengar art is so freaking clean. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm going to use this Gengar art for the thumbnail, but the other full art Gengar is so good. Alright, so we use Spooky Shot for 100 damage to Oko Dedenne, which is really, really good. So we did change the icon. I feel like every episode of Pokemon Pocket, we just keep changing the icon, which is pretty cool. But I like that customization. So now they're literally not able to use any supporter cards, right? That means they're not able to use Sabrina, they're not able to use Giovanni, they're not able to use Professor Research. So mind you, they have a Pikachu on the bench, right? If he wanted to, if my opponent wanted to, he could have went into Pikachu and tried to Oko me, but now he's not because he can't use any supporter cards, right? So okay, so we do pull Budding Expeditioner, which is really good. And then this is just a win. Right, we're gonna use Spooky Shot to KO the Galvantula, and let's see what kind of other Pokemon he goes into. So we're up 2 points. I don't know if he's gonna concede or not. He probably will. Okay, he goes into Dedenne, which is really good, which is really interesting. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, so he can't use any supporter cards, which is really, really annoying on his end. All right, going into Zapdos. Let's see. Is he gonna? He's gonna try to paralysis me. All right. Hopefully, if he gets the paralysis, I think he wins. But he doesn't. So He doesn't get the paralysis, so this is he's probably gonna give up. Yep, he conceded. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, well, I'll see you guys all in the next match. All right, the next match is coming up. We're fighting Janae. So, honestly, I think Janae's just gonna get like clapped. Like, I think Janae's just absolutely gonna get sauced, mixing the sauce. You know, I'm like a master chef, just like flipping her in the pan, making that sauce. Just, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So, she's actually rocking a water type deck with Snom and Eevee. So she's probably rocking the new Vaporeon. This deck could get really annoying. With Snom being able to put us to sleep, maybe she's rocking like Articuno or something like that. That's going to be really annoying. Let's pop a Pokeball, and then we'll pop a Professor Research. Oh, great. We did pull Mew. Mew, honestly, is so good. Like, really good in this deck. I think this deck just comes full circle with Mew. So we're probably going to add the energy to Ghastly and maybe use Suffocating Gas just for the 20 damage. No, we retreat. Oh, I was not expecting that. Sometimes I surprise myself, which is really interesting. So yeah, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go stupid. All right, so I think I was kind of nervous that she was gonna evolve into Frostmoth and put my Ghastly to sleep. That would have been really annoying. All right, so she's gonna ram me. She's gonna ram me hard. Oh yeah. So I definitely see us just building up the Ghastly in the back. All right, we did pull Chatot. I don't think in either of these matches we are actually using Chatot to our advantage. However, Chatot with the ability Mimic. So I don't know how many cards she has in her hands. I think she has 7 cards in her hand. So Chatot, if I actually did wanted to invest into Chatot, we would be able to shuffle our hand and get the same amount of cards that our opponent has in their hand. So it's actually really good to just cycle through the cards and cycle through, you know, shuffling our hand and stuff like that. But like I mentioned earlier, we are running the new promo Haunter. I think in the last episode when we were playing with the Golem deck, I think I showed you guys how difficult and how like the disadvantage it is to be running like these kind of Pokemon that have these abilities like flip a coin, if tails they do nothing. I think that's really annoying just because if you flip tails you're literally not doing anything, so it's gonna be really annoying. So we do evolve into the Gengar, which is absolutely great. So whenever we can, probably next turn we are going to go into Gengar with the Budding Expeditioner, but we do wake up, which is good. Oh, but it's the end of our turn, so it doesn't really matter. So let's see what she's rocking. She's rocking Tentacruel. She's rocking a Poison and Sleep deck. This is really interesting. I think this deck, honestly, if it works well in your favor, definitely going to disrupt your opponent. You're not going to be able to live or survive. So she was rocking Misty. I think Misty's in. She must be rocking like some like big EX or something like that, like Articuno or something like that. Okay, I was like not even about to comment if she started getting more than 3 heads. Like once you start getting more than 3 heads, you're just like, it's like, what's the point? Okay, so we do wake up from the sleep. Even if we were still asleep, we would have probably just popped Budding Expeditioner. So I think, yeah, we're gonna use Mythical Slab just in case. This item is honestly really good. Looking through your hand to see if you have any Psychic Pokemon, and you know, if not, you just put it back on your bottom of your deck. So we're gonna hop out of Mew. We're gonna go into Gengar EX. We're gonna put Mew back on the bench, and look at that, full health. Full health with Mew. We're gonna Oko Frostmoth, which is great. Look at that. Oh my gosh, yes, baby, that's what I like to see. I don't want to see no winning. I'm the video game boy, and I'm the one who wins. All right, so now she can't use any supporter cards, which she can't use Misty, she can't use Professor Research, she can't use any of that. That is it. Dunzo, finito. I already won the game. Okay, so my prediction was right. She did use Articuno EX. So let me just take a victory sip of my water. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. So refreshing, so victorious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is she gonna do? She's gonna use an X speed. In what, going to Articuno? Yeah, that's it, because she goes into Snom? I thought she was going to go into Articuno to tank, but I guess she's just giving me the win. Alright. I didn't mention this earlier, but Gengar with the 170 HP is so tanky. So tanky. 170 HP is really good. However, I think I really want a new Gengar card, right? I really want a new Gengar card that just, the art looks amazing, but just like different abilities. You know, maybe if Gengar had the same ability but just had a different move or something like that would have been good. You know, I'm just going stupid. That art is so cool too. Alright, so she is going to use Ice Wing on the Gengar, so that does 40. So now we're not in the range of getting O-Code, but we are definitely you know, taking some damage. So we're gonna flex the full art Giovanni card that I pulled, and we're gonna do 110. We are up by 2, so I think this is just GG, my friends. This is just good freaking game. Yes, I love posting videos where I'm victorious. I'm winning all the time. There's just no stopping me. I'm about to hit the, what is it? It's I was gonna say some reference to a song, but I do not know any reference. Alright, so she uses Blizzard, but the Blizzard was in vain. So now, with that being said, I think we're just going to use as much cards as we possibly can before we actually OHKO her. No, we don't. But we use Spooky Shot. Let's freaking go. Alright, GG. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'm streaming on Kick as well, so please follow me there as well. So without further ado, I'll see you later. Peace out.